God bless you all. Welcome to my Friendly Maths channel. Let's see how to solve this interesting question. And the question is, if the pth term of an AP is Q and the qth term is P, prove that its nth term is P plus Q minus N. Okay, it is given pth term is equal to Q, qth term is equal to P, and nth term is equal to P plus Q minus N, that is given. Now let's assume that the first term be A and common difference be D. Okay, and we all know that how to find A and nth term, that is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Okay, now the pth term is given, right? So AP or pth term we can write here. Pth term, that is AP, is equal to A plus pth term we are talking about, that's why P minus 1 into D, right? And it is given, pth term is given as Q, so we can complete it as Q. And qth term, similarly qth term also given, and let's assume this one as equation 1, and qth term is equal to, similarly using this formula, nth term, in place of n we are placing here P and Q. Okay, so A plus Q minus 1 into D, and it is given as qth term is given as P. In the question it is mentioned. Okay, let's assume this as equation 2. Now what we can do, see, we want to cancel this AA term. We can cancel, and both are in plus, so if we subtract this one, it will be cancelled. So next step of us is subtracting equation 2 from 1. Subtracting equation 2 from 1. Right? So we need to change the signs of equation 2, as minus will be multiplied. Okay? So we get, I am writing here C, because such type of questions we have dealt with. So if we are subtracting, all these signs will change. Okay? And so if this A and A will be cancelled, plus A minus A will be cancelled. Now we are getting P minus 1 into D. Okay, I am writing C. Top one I am writing P minus 1 into D, and now this minus this minus this. Okay, so I am writing that minus Q minus 1 into D is equal to Q minus P, right? Q minus P. If we open this multiplying, so this D will be multiplied with P, PD minus D it will be, and minus this will be QD, it will be minus into minus, so it will be plus D, right? So PD minus 1 into D is equal to D, minus D into Q, that is equal to DQ, minus into minus, now plus 1 into D, that is equal to D, is equal to Q minus P. Now see, this is plus minus D and this is plus D. These both will be cancelled. Okay, now we are left with, here only I will continue. Now we are left with PD minus DQ, PD minus DQ is equal to Q minus P, right? Here D I can take as common. If I take D as common, it will become P minus Q is equal to, now see, here I can do one thing. Here if I take this minus common, or if I multiply with minus, okay, because I want to convert it into this term like this. Okay, so if I multiply it, okay, let us see, it will be become minus P plus Q, Am I right if I write like this? If I multiply it minus, then it will be minus into plus. It will be minus q. So if I add here plus, that will be wrong. Are you getting? If I add here minus common, if I take, and if it is plus, if I mention here plus, then this value I have changed. I have made this q as minus q now. So I cannot change that. So it is incorrect if I write like that. Okay, so how to write it? It will be, if I take minus, because if I multiply it with minus, I can write it as p minus q. Now see what happens. If this p is multiplied with this minus, it will be minus p, and here also minus p, that is correct. And if this minus p multiplied with this minus q, it will be plus q, and it is plus q, that is correct. So in this way we have to take care of our signs. Okay. Now if I want only d is equal to minus p minus q upon p minus q. Now these two I can cancel. Okay, so d is equal to minus 1. We got. Therefore, d is equal to minus 1 we got. Okay, and now see, if we get d is equal to minus 1, then we can put up this value of d in our equation 1. Okay, this d, in place of this we can put the value of so I will just forward equation 1, a plus p minus 1 into d is equal to q. Our equation 1 is a plus p minus 1 into d is equal to q. Okay, now substituting d is equal to minus substituting d is equal to minus 1. This is equation 1 now. In equation 1, so what will happen? That is equal to a plus p minus 1 into minus 1, that is equal to q. If I multiply it with minus 1, I will be getting a plus p minus 1, that is equal to minus p, and minus 1, that will be plus 1 is equal to q, right? I will be getting a minus p plus 1 is equal to q. So I can take here, I can find out a, right? Because in nth term I need a. What is a? So here q is there. This p, if I shift here, it is minus p, it will be plus p, and it is plus 1, so it will be minus 1. Okay, therefore a is equal to, so p plus q or q plus 1 and the same. If I write p plus q minus 1, right? I got a is equal to p plus q minus 1. Now I can find out, therefore, nth term we know the formula. Nth term is equal to, this is the formula. A we got now, a I took out. So a into n minus 1 into d also we are having. Let us find out the nth term. Okay, and we need to prove nth term is this one. That is our question. Okay, so nth term is equal to, in place of a, now I am writing this one, p plus q minus 1. A plus is there now, so I am writing p plus q minus 1. This is a. And in formula now I need to write n minus 1 into d, and in place of d I can write now minus 1 because we have calculated it. Because we have calculated it, right? So now see, that will become p plus q minus 1 plus, now multiply this minus with n. Minus 1 multiplied by n will be minus n. So in place of again writing and writing, I can now erase this plus and I can directly write here minus. I hope you are getting. it is minus n. And now this minus 1 multiplied by this minus 1, it will be plus 1. So I am writing here plus 1. Now see, this is plus 1 and this is minus 1. Again they will be cancelled, right? So minus 1 plus 1 will be cancelled. That is equal to P plus Q minus N. Therefore, nth term is equal to P plus Q minus N, and nth term is equal to P plus Q minus N. This only we need to prove, and we have proved, hence proved, right? And if you have enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe the channel for some more interesting questions. All the very best. Enjoy your maths. Thank you so much for watching.